Dallas with the possession. To Luka Doncic. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Paul has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
To Brunson. To Porzingis. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Paul. Can't connect from inside.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Porzingis. He made his first effort, but not that time. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Paul, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style to play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
We played one at American Airlines Center with the Mavericks on top. Jay and I return after this. It's the NBA on a Friday night, and it's on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Harden knocks it down. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a scorer and an elite passer.
Won't go. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Takes stock of the floor. Nice pass to set things up. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Gordon with it. A one-point game with a minute gone by in this second quarter. To Capella. Powell with the rebound. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Tosses. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Here comes the screen. Harden to P.J. Tucker. 4-3. And he hits.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Mavericks with the possession. Kenneth Faried snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And that's a backcourt violation. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
For the Houston Rockets, number 10, Eric Gordon.
Doncic to Hardaway. Trying to cash in. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Gerald Green. Wide open look won't go.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Steps out and hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
For the Houston Rockets, number 15, Clint Capella.
Porzingis. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And now Houston has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Harden.
Defensive foul to number 23, Trey Burke. That's his first personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Shot, bro.
Two for 2 on that trip. Burke with it. Down 5. To Porzingis. The drive. Right to the basket. Porzingis. To Luka Doncic. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Dallas has it. Trey Burke. Harden's on him. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Working hard. Slams it home on the putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
It was right there. Burke with it. 5-point game. To Luka Doncic. Beyond the arc for three. Another chance. Shot won't go. Gerald Green. From the painted area, won't go down. Hardaway here against Harden. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Are in the penalty. Entering the game for Houston, number 42, Nene.
Doncic to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now 4 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harden to Capella. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Doncic. And he knocks it down, Jay.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 37.
Gordon with it. Leads one. Capella to Harden. Screen coming. Harden. Well defended. Nene swats it. 17-footer at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. First half in the books. The Rockets with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Doncic, a pass taken away by the Rockets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
8-second violation. It's going the other way. To Luka Doncic. Dirk Nowitzki. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Burke with it. His guys now down by a point. And counted at the rim. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
The Houston Rockets, number 13.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Doncic. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Nene. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Whistle blows, intentional foul. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Houston Rockets, number 1,
Trey Burke against Harden to Hardaway. Oh, he had it. To Harden. The pass set it all up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Luka Doncic. To Porzingis. K-Big. Kristaps Porzingis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Harden. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Gerald Green. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Burke with it. His guys trail now by 4. Counted at the line. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Here's a chance from long range, and Harden takes in the rebound. Gerald Green. To Harden. They work it to Capella. Down low. You've got to get that one to go. Doncic. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Clint Capella, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 48% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Hardaway. To Luka Doncic. James Harden at the controls. To Capella. Clint Capella. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Trey Burke, guarded by Clint Capella. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. Capella. Missed a wide open look.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Harden in possession. Leads just a point. Gets it down to Capella. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Can't convert the free throw. Teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for Houston, number 3, Chris Paul.
Here comes the screen. Brunson. To Nowitzki. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Nowitzki from long range. Off the mark. No good. Nowitzki. It's a big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Short jumper off the mark. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter with the Rockets in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. We thought based on this matchup, this could be a one-sided affair. But oh, Jay, this has been a tight contest.
Yeah, they got the lead, but they really had to work for it. And sometimes when you think you're going to have an off night and win the game by 20, that's when you find yourself in this league in those dogfights.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans the offensive glass. Houston takes over. To Harden. Fires the three, and James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
To Paul. For three. That's good D. Shot no good. Brunson to Nowitzki. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream. Do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for Houston, number 15,
Paul. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Dallas owns the basketball. Trey Burke, guarded by CP3. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Porzingis. Ah, the monster stuff.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Here comes the screen. Paul. Doncic to Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. 3 for 6 now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Burke with it. His guys now trailing by a point. To Nowitzki. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Houston with the basketball. Paul to Harden. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul with it up top. His team up by 1. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Substitution being made in this one. Layup goes down. Well done.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Harden in possession. Down a point. To Gerald Green. Paul. Capella down low with a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Doncic. Hardaway matched up with Harden. To Luka Doncic. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Paul across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Trey Burke doesn't get the bounce.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Gerald Green slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The Mavericks signal for timeout, and they have options. Let's see, do they go for the tie in a 3 or play for a 2 and extend the game? We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Doncic to Brunson. Going a launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 1, Iman Shumpert.
And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. Mavericks with the basketball. To Lee. Probing the defense. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game,
Nowitzki. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Kristaps Porzingis with the block. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Yes! 3 for the win at the buzzer. My goodness! It came down to one shot. He stepped up and buried it to win the ball game.